Shabbat is coming, and this week we read the Torah portion of Parshat Vayetze. Yaakov arrives to Haran, and first thing he meets Rachel at the well. Immediately, it's love at first sight. But her father Lavan says, if you want to marry my daughter, you need to work for her for 7 years. Yaakov works hard for those 7 years. But the Torah describes how because of his great love for her, it felt like just a couple of days. The 7 years are coming to an end, and their wedding day is approaching. And Rachel and Yaakov know that Rachel's father, Lavan, is a trickster. And they're concerned that he might substitute Rachel's older sister, Leah, as the bride. Yaakov and Rachel come up with hints so that they could be confident that there would be no mess-ups on their wedding night. The time for their marriage is fast approaching, and Lavan tells his daughter Rachel that her older sister Leah would be marrying her fiancé instead. Rachel had nothing to fear. She and Yaakov had these secret hints. He would immediately discover what happened. But then Rachel did something mind-boggling. She revealed the hints to her sister Leah. She imagined the humiliation that Leah would feel if it would be discovered that she was the wrong bride. And Rachel could not bear the thought of her sister's humiliation, and she gave away her beloved groom. The utter selflessness of Rachel is mind-boggling. And we know the story continues that Yaakov, in the end, does marry Rachel. But strangely enough, time passes, and Leah, her older sister, begins to have children, and Rachel does not. And the Torah describes that Rachel saw that she had not borne Jacob any children, and she was jealous of her sister Leah. Rachel, who epitomized selflessness to the utmost degree, feels jealous of her sister? How's that possible? The Rebbe explains that destructive, petty jealousy comes from fear that another person's success will lessen our own self-worth. But here, Rachel attributed Leah's fertility to her righteousness, and Rachel was jealous of Leah's good deeds. This kind of jealousy is constructive and encourages us to improve ourselves. Think, how can I use my jealousy to be jealous of good things, to encourage me to do even more, even better, in a way that builds and does not destroy? Have a wonderful, peaceful, and restful Shabbat. Good Shabbos.